All right, I think we are ready. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Somewhat Home today. Before we get started, I just want to thank some of our sponsors, P&G Manufacturing, Siemens PLM, P&G Paper Products, Kirksville Motor Company, Hy-Vee of St. Joseph, Sertoma Club of St. Joseph, General Mills, J.W. Terrell, and Concrete Strategies. So thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to learn a little bit of sign language, and so I'm going to turn it over to Lish, and she can take it from here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alicia Glasgow, and I have been involved with Special Olympics coaching and volunteering for a little over 15 years, probably. And I also am a middle school teacher at Missouri School for the Deaf in Fulton. So I was asked to teach you guys a little basic sign language. So that's what I'm going to do. There are a lot of people that know the alphabet, so obviously that's what we will start with. So your hand positioning is very important, and I have it mirrored so you guys can see the way you would actually do it. But you're going to want your palm facing out for most all letters. Numbers can be a little different. So we're just going to go through the alphabet. This is A, B, C, and you can see both ways, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and it's a little different. I say do your two fingers and then put your thumb in the middle, and that kind of automatically makes this middle finger relax a little. Okay. L, M, with three fingers over the thumb. N, two fingers over the thumb. O, P is your upside down K. Q is your upside down G. Your G was like this. Your Q goes upside down. R, S, and it's very important with your S that your thumb is in front, because if you remember, your A was on the outside, so thumb placement is very important. S, T, U, B, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, and we'll go through this again, but I'm gonna go a little faster. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, B, W, X, Y, Z. All right, we're going to move on to numbers. Again, palm facing out is most important. Your 1 through 5 are pretty normal to English and how you would have probably learned them in school, except for your number 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. That's why we do the 3 the other way. 7. Just going to go back up your fingers. 8, 9, 10 with a little shake. So let's do those again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we have the alphabet and numbers. So I just want to teach you some basic signs that you might use. Little helpful hint is anything male is from your nose up. So boy, man, uncle, nephew, all those are signed from your nose up. And anything from your nose down is female. So aunt, niece, girl, woman, all of them are from your nose down. So you can think of it as men usually wear a hat, so they're up, and female is down. So we'll start with just boy and girl. So boy is just like you're grabbing your hat, that's boy, and then girl is your A hand, and you just kind of rub it at the bottom of your cheek. So you got boy and girl. So then for mom and dad, it's your 5 hand, and you do dad, mom. And when you do assign them together, that's parents. So parents, or just dad and mom. So that's just a little helpful hint. And then if you did your niece and nephew, it's the letter N beside your face. So niece, nephew, cousin is a C. So if you're talking about a girl cousin, it would be at the bottom for girl, boy cousin at the top. So that's just a little helpful hint. Please and thank you are ones that are used a lot. Please is your open hand on your chest. This is please. Thank you is out from your mouth. Thank you. Yes and no. Yes is your S hand, and you just nod your head just like you would if you were saying yes. No. Just that, so you got yes and no. And your head and facial expression is one of the most important things in sign language because your face says it all. So when you're doing yes, it's important to do this. No. For instance, this is happy, but I'm not going to sign happy like this. So when you're doing happy, you're going to want to do happy because your facial expressions are like our tone of voice is the best way I could put it. In English, you can tell by our tone of voice how we feel or how we want to express it. So in sign language, it is all in your face. So I'm not going to sign sad like this. If I'm going to be sad, I'm going to be. So your facial expression is very important with anything that shows emotion, excitement, sorrow, any of those kind of things. Sorry is the same placement as your please, but with the S hand. So sorry. Eat and drink. Eat is what we kind of call the smashed O hand. And it's just like putting food in your mouth. And drink, it's like a C hand, sideways, like you're holding a cup. Drink. trying to think other baby signs that would be good. A lot of babies, parents teach their babies more, to teach them to say if they want more, food, drink, whatever. Milk is another one. And it is your S hand, but sideways. And that's something that's very important, is your hand shape and form. We refer to that a lot in sign language, especially when teaching it, because your hand shapes are very important, and the movement. You usually, signs that have more than one sign, you always have a dominant hand, which usually does all the movement. So for example, coffee is one that has two hands, and the top one moves. So that's kind of how it's referred to as your dominant hand. And even people that are left-handed don't necessarily use their left hand as their dominant. It just kind of is your preference. So like this is coffee. The sign new, like N-E-W, you have your flat hand, and then this moves up, and so only one hand is moving. So it's important, and there are signs that both hands move, but when you have a dominant hand that moves, it's important that your other one stays stationary. Trying to think of some other helpful hints. Your signing space is also important, because when you sign bigger, it shows more expression, where kind of when we whisper, it's like you want to sign quietly right here, and that happens a lot too. They say just sign in a box here, just for normal, which is about the best way to explain where you should sign. Of course, some signs do go off to the side or not, but we won't get into that because that's super in-depth. So sign language can be very challenging, but I'm really glad I was asked to come on today to teach you guys some basic sign. Missouri School for the Deaf does offer free sign language classes. With the COVID pandemic, I'm not really sure what that schedule is going to look like coming in the fall, but they do offer free sign language classes, and we would love to have anybody join us if they would love to. So thank you guys so much.